Hello, welcome to the Forretress news channel. Thank you for watching. Alright, let's go ahead and go to Forretress's Rapid Spin. Alright, ZD Fire vs Maracopolna, however you say that name. Okay, we're going to be right back. Please stay tuned to the Forretress news channel for further tournament commentary. Alright, turn number 1, ZD Fire vs Pana. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Okay. Turn number 1. What do I think is going to happen? Well, Tauros is going to switch into Milotic, so... Alright. Golem is going to go directly for the superpower. Okay. Golem... I think Golem might switch. There's my low tick, alright. And Maracopana is going to do Surf. I hope I'm saying your name correctly there. Alright. So... Venusaur is going to come in. Milotic's not going to do a Toxic there, but... Houndoom, alright. Leech Seed. Alright, so Houndoom is going to go directly into Skymory. And Venusaur is going to go directly into Milotic. Okay. Sorry if I'm taking a moment to commentate. I was here just a little late, so I wasn't able to really get myself pumped for this. But I am going to try to give it my best on this match. Okay. So my low tick is going to switch, and you know, I guess this is probably some good time for me to kind of warm up to the match a little bit, because each opponent is exposing their party, so that means I have more to work with. Alright, Starmie is going to do a trick, which means that my low tick is going to be forced to hold the Swift Choice Band. Although HP Electric did hit pretty hard there. Starmie is going to switch into my low tick. Milotic is going to switch into Houndoom. So there's my low tick. No problem. So Starmie has Natural Cure on it. And I don't know if the Starmie has Recover or not. I mean, assuming that it has that it held the Swift Choice Band, I don't know if it has Recover. I know it has Trick, but alright. It's clever that the Starmie is doing Trick all the time. Not only Trick, but have the Tauros come in, and then in a sense, get rid of the Miracle Seed, which increases the grass type moves. But I think it's like times 1.5 or something. Yeah, some number like that. But yeah, I don't think I've seen Miracle Seed or any item like that. I only see leftovers and some berries. Very rarely do I see items like Miracle Seed or Mystic Water or any of those items in comp. I mean, there are some people who do carry that, but it's very rare. Alright. I can't put my finger on this match. This match is extremely complicated to understand right now. But all I can gather is that Maracopati might be using my Milotic as a wall. Might. I mean, it did have leftovers, so... Alright. So far, ZD Fire is doing kind of well here. So far. It might be a slip-up, and all it takes is just one slip-up for Maracopana to succeed ZD Fire. Sorry, your name is complicated, so I have to think as I'm saying your name, too. So there's the Toxic. Alright. My Milotic is going to switch into Tauros, which is going to Intimidate, and what is Swampert going to do? Might do Earthquake, right? No, Swampert is going to switch too. But ZD Fire did expose his party, his full party, which I don't want to say he's on par with. I'm just going to call him M, like M from James Bond, the M character. I'm just going to call him M, so it's a lot easier for me, and so that way this commentary can go a little smoother. Okay. So, ZD Fire, I don't want to say that he's on par with M, because M, I mean, even though M still has a mystery Pokemon, and ZD Fire exposed all his Pokemon, at least he has 6 Pokemon intact. M only has about 5 Pokemon intact. I don't know why you did Endeavor, but okay. I think Sceptile exposed itself just a little early. Now, alright, Venusaur is going to go directly for Leech Seed. I don't know if it's HP Fire or not. But Skyrim does have Drill Peck, which is going to be an Oko from that range. Although Skyrim is going to have to thwart off the Leech Seed. But Skyrim can do that easily by just switching into something else. even though Fire has his party completely exposed, he still has the upper hand by having all 6 of his Pokemon intact. And Fire, if you notice, he's being very, very careful as to when he pulls in, when he pulls out, and I guess, I don't know, maybe it's just his teammates doing calcs for him, but I mean, Fire has to time his switches in order to make sure that he doesn't feel the pain from M. Alright. So my low tick is going to do a Surf here, which is going to prove fatal against Metagross. Okay. I really don't think that... Now I have a grip on the match. I don't think that M has a good gripping point from here on. It's going to be very, very difficult for M to be able to recover some of his lost ground. And I guess you can say, I don't want to say that's kind of his downfall, but it's getting to his downfall, and it's not really looking good for him. And plus, Tauros is taking some spike damage, so it's not really good. Subtile is going to switch in and out. As of right now, my best advice, before Unova comes in. Once Unova comes in, then Tauros can handle Skymarie with Wild Charge. I think it was. Last time I checked, I think it was Wild Charge. Before Unova, Skymarie is the best. I'm thinking here. The best counter, because Tauros has Earthquake and Skymarie is immune to Earthquake since it's Flying type, as well as Steel type. Speaking about its Steel typing, Tauros also has Pursuit, which Steel typing pretty much thwarts off or resists. Tauros has a Stab move, which either return or double edge, which Skymarie can easily resist. And I think there's one other move. Some people like to run Iron Tail on Tauros. I'm trying to think. I think it's Iron Tail. Which means that Skymarie, as of right now, is a pretty good counter to Tauros. But once Gen 5 comes in, Tauros... So Skymarie may become a check because of the Wild Charge. But as of right now, Skymarie is a pretty good counter to Tauros. As of right now, in this meta. Alright. And... Don't be fooled by M knocking things out. M still has a pretty bad disadvantage. I mean, M has only 2 Pokemon left, and Fire has 3 Pokemon. He can easily, well, actually, he's gonna have 3 Pokemon if someone knocks him out. So I think Flygon might pull off or might not pull off. Flygon's not going to pull it off, but my low tick is going to come in, and Golem is going to switch as well to my low tick. It's not looking good for M, but M... If M wants some hope in winning this match, what he should do is knock out some of the heavy hitters. I don't know why my low tick did surf, but okay. I guess it's worth a shot, but alright. So my probabilities is telling me, I have a gut feeling, 85. I have an 85% probability that ZD Fire is going to win this match. 85% probability. GG. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the match. I think I'm a little pumped here. Now I'm a little pumped here. Alright, great. We have another semifinals match to spectate. So after this match concludes, then we can go ahead and spectate whoever wins this match. So we're going to be right back. Please stay tuned to the Forretress News channel for further tournament commentary. Alright, we are back. Turn number 1. Kilava vs. Droz N. Alright, what an interesting name there. Okay, so I don't know what to say here. My low tick is gonna switch, probably predicting a Thunder Punch here. Yep. But Metagross is not gonna be doing the Thunder Punch. No, it's gonna switch into Gardevoir. And Swampert is going to switch into Umbreon. And I see a potential Pursuit Trapper. My instincts were correct. Okay. So Heracross is going to come in. Heracross is going to scare the daylights out of you, Umbreon. And Droz N is going to go into Weezing. And then while the switch came by, Heracross decided to burn some time by doing Swords Dance. What a good way to burn some time. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Mega Horn, which is not going to be very effective. And Sludge Bomb. Heracross has been poisoned. I don't know if this is the Guts variant, but if it is, Droz better be hoping that Heracross is not going to crit. Oh, it is the... Well, I mean, I'm saying because I feel bad for Droz, but Kilava, I think, is right now doing really, really well. The fact that he has the Guts variant is going to really help him in the match. Weezing is... I think Weezing is going to be dead if it stays on. I mean, Droz can sack it, but I really think that... I think that Droz might sack it because the poison progression. Droz wants Kilava to continue to get the poison progression. Alright. So Aerodactyl, which is going to be much faster than Heracross, at least I think it is. On the top of my head, I mean, I have a gut instinct that it's faster than Hera. With that being said, Aerodactyl is going to do the knockout blow on Hera. Alright, so Skyrim is going to come in, and what is Aerodactyl going to do? Well, since Aerodactyl might be banded, Arrow is going to switch directly into Starmie, and Skyrim has set off some spikes. Alright, wow. Okay, first layer of spikes. Alright. I'm thinking here. I think that Starmie might either do Thunderbolt or Surf. Maybe a Trick, possibly. Ooh, nice. And that was a pretty good Rapid Spin. That was a good Rapid Spin. The fact that it blew away all the spikes. Now Kilava has his work cut out for him. All he has to do is just knock out Starmie, and he should be good. to lay off some spikes. Alright. So, Gardevoir is going to be doing Wish and Protect. I think it's going to be doing Wish and Protect. It's going to be doing Protect here because Umbreon is going to do, or either Protect or Psychic or something. So Umbreon is going to go for Wish, predicting that Gardevoir is going to be doing Protect. Alright. So Gardevoir is going to be doing the Will-O-Wisp. I don't know why Gardevoir wants that. I don't know why Gardevoir wants to do Will-O-Wisp. I really don't. I mean, Umbreon has the ability Synchronize, which means that Gardevoir is going to also be burned. Now, my hunch is telling me that Gardevoir might have a Cleric move. Maybe Heal Bell. So that means that Umbreon is the one that's burned, and Gardevoir cannot be burned because it could have Heal Bell. Or even better, it could trace Starmie's Natural Cure. Oh, nice! Nice contact. Nice contact. Alright. So Kilava is getting some traction on the ground here. He's getting some traction. Alright. Protect. Gardevoir is gonna try to do Will-O-Wisp, but it's gonna miss. And the poison progression is gonna start right about now, unless Gardevoir can trace Natural Cure on Starmie. Otherwise, Gardevoir is just gonna gradually, it's gonna etch down in health gradually. The Will-O-Wisp, which means that my Milotic is going to be burned, but I don't know if Lava has Toxic or not, but alright. I mean, well, Burn works too. Burn works too. I don't know if my Milotic has Heal Bell or not. I don't know if I can even learn Heal Bell. I gotta check that in the text really quick. Alright. Let's go ahead and Milotic moves. Okay, Tutor. I do not see Heal Bell. Alright, so I guess Gardevoir Gardevoir can learn Heal Bell. At least yeah, there we go. Gardevoir can learn Heal Bell. I remembered that. Umbreon, I think, can also learn Heal Bell too. Umbreon. Yeah, I can learn Heal Bell. Right there. But my Milotic, I mean, I can check again, but my Milotic cannot learn any sort of Heal Bell move. I mean, the only move that it can really learn is Recover. Yeah, I really don't see it here. Alright. There's the Recover. Metagross is going to go directly for the Thunder Punch, which is going to hit extremely hard. Well, extremely hard for a bold Milotic. I mean, bold Milotic with HP invested and defense invested. Milotic can wall off Metagross's hits quite well, actually. So Milotic is going to try to do Surf and take advantage of Metagross's weak special defense. Now, my low tick is, let's see. My low tick I think is gonna do recover and it's either gonna PP stall or it can surf and knock out Metagross. Metagross, let's see. Metagross also has leftovers. Okay, so these two basically leftovers users. They don't have any special band or anything. So that's probably why Metagross is not hitting that hard. Now, for Droz, this is a very clever move that he's doing. He's trying to PP stall kill off. At least I think he's trying to do that. Because he knows that he can't really... It's a 2-hit KO, but he knows that Milotic is going to suffer pretty badly if it tries to go all at it without any recover and knock out Metagross. I mean, it can do that, but it's going to be quite detrimental to Milotic. So that is why he's doing it this route rather than by just blatantly trying to knock it out. Gardevoir is going to be doing Protect to see what Milotic has. Alright. There's a Toxic. Gardevoir is going to switch into Metagross. Alright. And there's the Surf, which catches Metagross slightly by surprise, but the Wish bounces that HP right back, which is pretty amazing if you think about it. I mean, the fact that Metagross is almost near death, but all of a sudden the HP bounced back. I mean, that's that's pretty amazing. Almost like nothing happened. Metagross has to be really, really careful. Bruce needs to continually scare Milotic into constant recovers. It's pretty much a PP game, a PP stall. Alright, so Milotic is just going to try to wing it with the Surf. And there's the Thunder Punch there. Now Milotic could go for Surf again and knock out Metagross, but it's going to be quite detrimental to Milotic's health, and it may be not such a good move if Milotic decides to wing it. I mean, if Droz is confident enough, great, and if he feels like that he can survive a lot of hits and recover pretty fast, then great. But I really don't see Milotic trying to knock out Metagross from this range, because if Milotic does, then the burn is just going to go slightly into the kind of the iffy territory as to how Milotic handles the next move and all that stuff. As for Kalava, I think he's trying to punch in some calcs to see what can I do here? What can I do? This Milotic, and I'm not getting anywhere with it. I keep doing Thunder Punch, I keep doing Psychic. Nothing is getting anywhere. So what I think he's doing is that he's probably trying to punch in some calcs to see what can I do to detrimentally affect Milotic throughout the progression of this match. Alright. So my low tick is going to go for recover. My low Metagross is going to be doing Thunder Punch there. Crit! Nice. Nice crit, but I kind of knew that my low tick wouldn't recover because... I'm sorry. I knew that my low tick would recover because I know that my low tick wants some safe ground while it not. I mean, yeah, it wants Metagross to faint, but at the same time, though, Metagross is kind of slower, and you know, it doesn't really. How should I put it? My Metagross is slow. So that's a pretty good time to recover whenever you're not in the best of health. And plus, Metagross can't hit you that hard. So that would be a really good time to recover. So Dro's N is basically using that Metagross as kind of like a sitting duck. Alright. Swampert. Swampert's going to go into Umbreon. There's the spikes. Okay. Trying to think here. Starmie might, I don't know, it started. If Starmie does Surf, it has to make sure it knocks out Metagross. I mean, Metagross can do Thunder Punch and it do a pretty big deal of damage to Starmie. Is it gonna one-shot? Is it? No, it is not. Which means the Thunder Punch could do a pretty big damage. Do I think it's gonna faint? No. I think I said that just on time. I really didn't think it would faint there, but like I said, it did do a detrimental amount of damage. Alright, so there's one of the mystery cards Kilava has. He has Slowbro on his side. Now, I'm no Slowbro expert, but most competitive people generally have Calm Mind on their Slowbros. So, I think that this Slowbro might have Calm Mind on it. Yep. Now, I don't know if it's the typical set like the Surf Psychic type, or the Surf and Psychic variety. And I don't know if, I mean, if you're a Slowbro, you probably need Slack Off, so you only have 2 attacking moves alongside with Calm Mind and Slack Off. So there's one of the attacking moves, Sidekick. The other move, if I had to guess, the other move is probably Surf. Alright. So far for Dro's, Swampert's not really doing so well. So I think it would serve Dro's best interest to knock out Swampert, but I don't know if keeping Swampert is really a good idea. I mean, yeah, you could switch, but it's not a good idea to just keep Swampert there. I mean, I guess you can keep Swampert if you want to sack something and then go into another Pokemon, but at this point, I'm going to render Swampert as unusable because of the fact that it's burned and it's not looking too good for Swampert. Now this match is constantly moving, so it's going to be a little hard for Kilava to set up. I mean, yeah, he could set up a combine, but it's going to be really, really difficult to do that. If Slowbro has Psychic, then that would be great against... Well, I mean, it does have Psychic, but so I think it's going to be really, really good, but I don't know what the second move is. The second attacking move. I mean, this Slowbro, I guess you could say it's kind of implied that it has a healing move. Since it's the Combine variant. But some people are super risky, and some people are willing to bypass the slack off for a third attacking move. Which in that case, you have to be really, really careful with your Slowbro if you want to do that. But yeah. All right, so Gardevoir is going to be doing Wish. All right. So, Drows might float along with Milotic here, because Milotic so far is doing really well, and Drows actually, I'm gonna say, even with the Swampert, he kind of has a slight advantage over Kilava so far. I don't know what his last Pokemon is, but so far, he kind of has the upper hand here. All Milotic has to do is stall the daylights out of a lot of these Pokemon. And then he can basically kill each Pokemon one by one, in a sense. And now we know that it's not HP Grass, so it's HP Electric. Okay. That is very useful knowledge. So it's Surf, HP Electric, Recover, and Toxic. Okay, so we have all four moves registered in our heads here. Now we know what this Milotic set is. Surf, HP Electric, Recover, and Toxic. Okay. With that being said, now I think it's just a little easier to deal with Milotic. Now since you know what moves you're dealing with. So Metagross is going to be coming in, and I think that that Metagross might predict Milotic to come back. All Drows has to do is just switch from Umbreon into Milotic, and he should be good. And use Milotic as kind of like a staller. Yeah, Kilava couldn't do anything there. I guess you can. I'm just gonna. How should I put this? I'm gonna kind of render Kilava's in a bit of some trouble at the moment. Is it time to make probabilities? It's a little, I'm going to say this, it's just slightly early to make probabilities. But so far, all I can say at this point is that Kilava's not at the winning end of this. So far. Now, the tables can turn, and Kilava can have that one Pokemon that defines the match. But as of right now, I really don't see it. So far. Maybe later on we might, but so far I do not see it. And since I don't see it, I'm going to say that Droz may pull it off. Well, not pull it off. He might just slaughter the match here. So sorry. Yeah, my Lotic. This is my Lotic's chance to do the knockout blow. This is my Lotic's chance. Metagross is gonna switch, knowing that my Lotic might do HP on it. Cantub now. I don't know if this thing is banded, special banded, and I don't know if it has eruption. My Lotic probably saw it coming. And the spikes, which basically means that, oh, Typhlosion did not have eruption, but it did have flamethrower though. And Starmie's a lot faster, which basically means that the Typhlosion might need to switch out. Probably into Metagross. He's taking a ginormous risk by having Starmie. I mean, yeah, it's necessary, but you can wall the surf, but I don't know if Starmie. I think Starmie has leftovers. Yeah, Starmie has leftovers, so he could probably do Thunderbolt here. Or basically scare the daylights out of Slowbro, and then Slowbro switches. But no, Slowbro did the Calm Mind, which is very good, very good. Kilava may be able to take himself out of trouble, but for now, Kilava's still trying to get his footing here. He's still trying. He's trying to hold on here. He might do a second Calm Mind, or you might switch. My Lotic has HP Electric, so alright, so Slowbro is just gonna do a Sidekick there, which means special defense drop. Now, if I were Kilava, I would probably do another Calm Mind here. Because knowing my Lotic might recover or switch. HP Electric is, I think, kind of unlikely. Alright, you didn't have to do the second Calm Mind. And that means that Kilava has just knocked out one of the biggest threats in his path to victory. So all he has left is Aerodactyl, Umbreon, and Starmie. Aerodactyl might pull something off, but Slowbro could do Surf here, and Aerodactyl might give it its all and may do Double Edge. Yeah, either Double Edge or Crunch, if it has Crunch. It can do Rock Slide. Alright, so there's a slack off. So my So it is confirmed this is a typical Comminder. And it has Surf! There we go! Now we know. This Slowbro. Slowbro's... Kilava's Slowbro has... the secret has been out of the bag. It's a typical Slowbro Combine set. I was kind of expecting that. It has Combine, Slack Off, Surf, and Psychic. So all Slowbro has to do is continually Combine, and Slowbro should be able to pretty much annihilate the competition. And now I think it'd be really good to do the probabilities, because now we are kind of familiar with the match, and this is the 73rd turn, so I think it's well worth it to announce the 74th turn. So that means that now we have a general idea of what's going to happen. Okay. Slowbro is going to continually Combine. I'm going to map out this match for you. So, Slowbro is going to continually Combine till very max. And then, I don't know if it's max now, but if it's not, then it's going to continue going till it's the max. After it's all maxed out, then what's going to happen is it's going to be like a basic slaughterhouse, where Slowbro, any move of its choosing, it can either do Psychic or Surf and just knock everything out. Just wash it all out. But, yeah, it's just... Kilava is just continually doing the Combine. So, since he knows that the Droz does not have Toxic. Okay. So he's going to max out. He's going to do any move of his choosing. Umbreon he's going to be doing with Surf. He's probably going to do Psychic on Starmie because he needs to save his Surfs for Umbreon. And I have a pretty good probability now, and the tables have been turned. Kilava, there is an 80% chance that he is going to take the match. 80%. He's going to take very violently. I mean, he's going to slaughter the competition. Yeah, so Umbreon has been slaughtered, so now Starmie is left, and Starmie's not going to stand a chance against the Max Combined Slowbro. So GG. The tables have been turned, and Kilava has won this match. GG. Kilava, are you there? Your timer is kind of ticking. I mean, you can either do Surf or Psychic. I mean, all right. So he's, what is he gonna do? He's gonna do Slack Off for some reason. And then after that, what's his timer? What is his timer? I mean, he didn't have to do that though. He can just slaughter at this point. Slack Off. I mean, you could slaughter the thing. I mean, why are you continually doing what? You're at the victory stage. Just Surf or something. Surf. Knock him out. You can do it, Kilava. Come on. At this point, I think he's just trolling the guy. But yeah, he's either trolling the guy or he's his good friend and he wants him to win or something. Yeah, it's one of those two. Or yeah, so he's either trolling him or he is his super good friend and he wants to let him win the match somehow, some way. But if he did want him to win, then he would just switch into Typhlosion and undo all the Combine stuff. So I think this is just trolling at this point. While Kulava is trolling, let me go ahead and tell you about my headlines on my thing. So my headline thing is going to be pretty lined up. I have an announcement to make about that. But yeah, you all can stay tuned for that. Anyways, yeah. So basically, I think Droz was kind of not liking the trolling, so he probably logged off. Okay, so let's go ahead and see who's up next. Okay, Forretress's Rapid Spin. Kalava via ZD Fire. Good luck to both of you, and we'll be right back. Please stay tuned to the Roy Rogers News channel for further tournament commentary. Alright, final match. We are back on camera. Kalava vs ZD Fire for the final match. Alright, so what do I think is going to happen? Either Skyrim is going to switch, predicting the Thunderbolt. Alright, which is going to happen. But instead, the Tri-Attack. Alright. So, Venusaur is going to switch into Porygon 2. Wow, that rhymes. Oh, man. So, Porygon 2 is going to switch into Tentacruel. Alright. And we're just, at this point, we're just kind of mapping out the party to see what each Pokemon has. Ooh, nice! Frozen! Wow! Alright. Will Swampert defrost? No, it is not. So, Porygon 2 can just continually do Tri-Attack and hope for the best. Alright, so Swampert is going to switch because Swampert is frozen. And my Milotic is going to be coming in. Oh yes, there's a lot of Milotics lately. Oh, I mean a lot of them. Oh man. So, what is Porygon 2 going to be doing? Porygon 2, I don't know if Porygon 2 has Toxic or not. I mean, if it does, great, but if it doesn't, then it probably has Tri-Attack for its affecting move. Alright, so Surf. Venusaur is going to wall that. Alright. Venusaur, I think, is going to scare the daylights out of Milotic, and Milotic is probably going to go into Tentacruel because of the Liquid Ooze ability on the Giga Drain. But instead, Venusaur does Sludge Bomb, and it's not very, very effective. Okay, so Venusaur, I think, is going to be going into something that can wall off the Ice Beam. Can Porygon 2 wall off the Ice Beam? Well, it did knock off the leftovers, so alright, great. We're off to kind of a rocky start for Kalava, but yeah. Alright. Tentacruel, I think that Tentacruel is going to be doing Surf or something of the sort. Or Switch. Because I almost forgot about Thunderbolt. I almost forgot. Actually, not almost. I just forgot until Porygon 2 did Thunderbolt there. Yeah. Alright, so we know that this Porygon 2 has Thunderbolt and Tri-Attack. I don't know what other moves it has. It might have Recover, but I don't know. Milotic could make Porygon 2 switch into something. Maybe... Oh no, wait. Porygon 2 is just gonna... Porygon 2 is gonna try to get some sort of status on Milotic by doing Tri-Attack. Now, since it's doing Tri-Attack, I'm assuming that this Porygon 2 does not have Toxic. That's just a guess, because Porygon 2 decided to do a Tri-Attack, and with a wall like that, you usually want to do a Toxic. Porygon 2 didn't do that. Low-Tick has Toxic, but not Porygon 2. Well, at least I don't think so. Maybe it's hiding the Toxic, I don't know. So, Venusaur. My Low-Tick can... I think it'd be safe if my Low-Tick goes into Tentacruel, assuming that that Venusaur has Giga Drain there. Tentacruel has a very useful ability, which is the Liquid Ooze. Alright. Venusaur is going to switch into Porygon 2, and Tentacruel is going to do a Surf. Alright. Surf barely did anything. Porygon 2 is probably either going to do Thunderbolt or do a Tri-Attack. Thunderbolt or... Okay, so Tentacruel is going to be going into my Low-Tick, and Porygon 2 is going to be doing the Thunderbolt. I kind of knew it was either going to be Tri-Attack or Thunderbolt. So, yeah. I mean, Porygon 2 is still in the green, so it was kind of safe to assume that. Alright. And so far, I guess you could say it's a little early for Kilava to kind of expose his cards, or expose his 3 Pokemon that are still not seen yet. So, he's trying to play with what he has now, rather than showing off his other 3 Pokemon, because he might use one of them for later in the match. Venusaur is going to go into Porygon 2, and Tentacruel is going to do a Surf, and Tentacruel is probably going to switch, because Surf can't really do much, at least I don't think it can. And Tentacruel also predicts a possible Thunderbolt coming his way. So, yeah. I think that Tentacruel might go into something that can wall off Thunderbolt. Now, my question is very crucial. Well, not crucial, but I guess you could say my question is kind of like... why isn't ZD Fire going into Swampert? I guess he's holding Swampert for later in the match, but... yeah, alright. So, Skymory, I think, is going to scare Venusaur out. And Kilava could have HP Fire on that. Yep, it does, which means that Venusaur is not too scared of Skymory. Skymory, as ZD Fire, Skymory was expecting Venusaur to be slightly scared of it. But Venusaur is not scared of Skymory. Venusaur is going to be sitting there, and Skymory is just... out in the distance, and the Liquid Ooze basically hurts Venusaur because of the Liquid Ooze. Okay, so since we know that this Venusaur has HP Fire, I really don't see Skymory coming into this Venusaur anytime soon. Tentacruel is going to go into Porygon 2, and Porygon 2 is going to be tracing the Overgrowth, and Porygon 2 is going to be coming in, and that Porygon 2 is going to be tracing Overgrowth. Okay, both of them now have Overgrowth, even though both of them I don't think have any grass moves that I know about. There's a Thunder Wave, there's a status move. It does not have Toxic, but it does have Thunder Wave. I knew that Porygon 2 had a status move, and actually we know what Kilava's Porygon 2 has. It has Thunderbolt, Tri-Attack, Recover, Thunder Wave. Okay, not a bad set. That's set. Okay. So Tentacruel's going to be coming in, and Kilava's Venusaur is going to be sucking all the health out of Tentacruel. Okay. Tentacruel is probably, well, sucking all the health, but then Venusaur loses some health because of the Liquid Ooze. But, yeah, alright. So, Tentacruel, ZD Fire is going to be doing Surf, and ZD Fire might switch into something else, predicting a Thunderbolt. Preferably Milotic. See if he can expose that. So far, ZD Fire is not in good shape. I mean, the fact that you have to expose 5 of your Pokemon is not that good. Maybe ZD Fire might make a pretty good comeback, but for now, I really don't see him making a comeback anytime soon. Okay, so Porygon 2, ZD Fire's Porygon 2 might try to do Tri-Attack here. Okay. Venusaur is going to go back into Porygon 2. Alright, so there's the Overgrowth. Although both Porygon 2s do not have any Grass-type moves. Oh man, it's still, I guess you could say, it's still pretty good that the Porygon 2 has that move, or has that ability, sorry. Okay. Porygon 2... Porygon 2, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with Porygon. Someone might switch, or both of them might try to do Tri-Attack. I guess you can say this is kind of like a... I don't want to say a dead zone, but yeah. Alright. Alright, so who is next? And turn 30 was the first knockout. Okay, so now Kilava starts exposing some of his I'm going to call them high Pokemon. Like, high as in high value Pokemon in the match. Breloom's pretty high value. Now, there's a lot of variants of Breloom. Ever since Choice Band and Swift Band has been introduced. And the Life Ball. You can run it as the old school Focus Puncher, which involves Spore and Substitute and Focus Punch, or you can run it as new school, I guess it's still new school. I mean, when was Choice Band introduced? Back in 2015, 16ish? Yeah, probably 15. It was introduced back in 15, and Choice Band let Breloom become Choice Band. All right, so this is. Alright, so Breloom has leftover. It's probably the old school Focus Puncher. If it has substitutes, it's probably the old school Focus Puncher set. I mean, the other variant is a Swift Choice Band, but I don't see Swift Choice Band here. Alright. So, this is an old school Breloom, at least I think so. Because it has Spore, it has Substitute, so I can say that it probably has Focus Punch, and it probably has either Leech Seed, or this is kind of a new school move since Physical Special Split occurred, Bullet Seed. Alright, so now Kilava's kind of exposed his party, which puts him at a slight... Well, he still has one mystery Pokemon, but he's still kind of in a slight disadvantage over Zedifire, because Zedifire has all his party members intact, and Kilava only has 5 Pokemon intact. One of them, the upside to Kilava's I don't want to say stature, his match layout right now is that he has 1 mystery Pokemon. That is the upside. The downside is that, well, he only has 4 Pokemon to really juggle with instead of 5. Zedifire exposed all his cards early, so yeah. I don't know what Kilava's hiding there. He could hide something that could help him in the match, or something that may not help him in the match. I mean, that one crucial hidden Pokemon can expose a lot about a team layout. Okay. Yeah, flamethrower to the face. That is gonna defrost some ice. Zedifire was pretty smart in putting Swampert there. So, good work. You basically freed Swampert from its frozen state. Alright, so Swampert... Alright, so Swampert switching to Tentacruel, and Skymory gonna try to take the Surf. And Skymory's gonna try to deal some damage by doing a Drill Peck. I think Skymory might switch into something that can take the Surf, probably a Venusaur or a Breloom. Unless Skymory wants a sack, or if Kilava just wants to risk it. Risk being alive. But there is a calculator, though, and I think that Kilava is taking a bit of some time and punching in the calculator to see if he can live. If he can live another Surf. And if he does, then he can do a Drill Peck and knock Tentacruel out. And Zedifire, he probably did his calcs already, and he probably says, yep, Surf is probably going to knock out your next turn. So Skymory's going to either switch or wing it here. Alright, Skymory just took a complete risk, and Skymory is out. This is not looking good for Kilava. He can still kind of do it as in he can still win, but his path to victory is very difficult. Ooh, HP Fire Tentacruel. Now it's super difficult. Tentacruel is going to knock out Venusaur. And I don't know if Breloom has Match Punch or not. Nah, it probably doesn't, because it has Spore, Substitute, and Focus Punch. I don't know if it has Focus Punch or not, but we do know that it has Spore and Substitute, which means that 2 of its moves are attacking moves, and I have a gut feeling that it's Focus Punch and Bullet Seed, or Focus Punch and Leech Seed. If it's Focus Punch, Leech Seed, then yeah, it's an old school Breloom. If it's Bullet Seed, Focus Punch, then it's kind of new school. Not really. It's kind of the concept has been taken from an old school version of Breloom, but yeah, I don't want to get into the technicalities of Breloom, but let's just say the physical special split has really kind of reshaped Breloom's history just a little bit. Okay, so Tentacruel has Surf. I don't know if it has Giga Drain or not. It has knockoff, so it knocked off the life ball. Ludi is going to be doing the rain dance, which means that Ludicolo may be Kilava's chance in trying to retake the match. Can he do it? Well, Tentacruel is going to switch into Milotic, so that way, say, Ludicolo cannot hit it. But Giga Drain is going to be super effective, and due to the life ball being knocked out, or sorry, knocked off, then that means that Ludicolo is going to have to, he's going to have to just continue there. He's just going to, oh sorry, he's just going to have to hit with maximum modest stat with EVs, maximum EVs. So he's going to have to battle without the life orb boost to the special attack. Porygon 2 is going to be coming in, and Ludi is probably going to either switch or do Surf or do something along those lines. This match is not looking good for Kilava. He can still win, but it's not looking good for him. He's gonna try. He's gonna try to hit with that Surf. The try attack is gonna hit, but let's see here. I think that Ludicolo is just gonna swing it with the Surf. Well, not swing it. It's gonna surf. It's gonna surf the waves, and it's gonna knock out Porygon 2. Or it's going to be doing Giga Drain because it kind of needs the health here. But yeah, I think it's just going to Surf, and I think it's just going to knock out Porygon 2. We know that it has Rain Dance, Giga Drain, Surf. I don't know what other move it has. It has a fourth move, but I don't know what that fourth move is. All we know is Rain Dance, Giga Drain, Surf, and that's it. I don't know if it's Synthesis or not. It could be, but I don't know. Kilava's probably... Alright, not Kilava. ZD Fire. Now, Kilava kind of made his decision now. ZD Fire is probably punching in some calcs to see, what should I do with this Ludicolo? Should I switch? Should I not switch? Is he going to be doing Giga Drain? Or is he going to do Surf? What is he going to do? I don't know his fourth move. He probably has Synthesis. So, I don't know. He could have Ice Beam. So I don't know if I want to pull in that Sceptile. Alright, so he just decided to let his Porygon 2 sack. Alright, the rain has stopped, which means that Ludicolo's Reign of Terror has stopped. Which means that ZD Fire now has an even shot to knock it out. And I don't think that Kilava really wants that. So what he's going to do is he is going to try his best to knock out... He's going to try his best to basically make the match less threatening for the Pokemon that he currently has, but it's a little difficult because Skymory... Or not Skymory, sorry. Yeah, Skymory can hit 2 of his Pokemon, which is Breloom and Ludicolo. And I think ZD Fire is probably keeping Skymory alive for that very purpose, so he can knock out both Ludicolo and Ludicolo and Breloom. Sceptile's going to be doing Sub, and Breloom is probably going to also do Sub too. I don't know. Yeah, so Breloom is going to switch back into Arcanine, which is going to, I guess you could say, I don't know, I think it's double Intimidate, right? Isn't it double? Yeah. But this Sceptile has not been built specially, so... Oh, sorry. This Ludicolo has been built specially and has not been built physically. There we go. Sorry about that. I misspoke there. Okay. Morning Sun. probably one of the most powerful moves that Subtile has. It's Giga Drain. It probably has sub Giga Drain, maybe Endeavor, maybe some other special grass hitting move. No. Sub Giga Drain. Well, I didn't mean to say special grass move. I meant to say some sort of special move. Subtile is going to switch into Swampert. Arcanine is just going to open up the flames and do some flamethrowers. Alright, so Swampert. I think what Swampert might do is either do an earthquake or a waterfall, or even better, it can predict a switch and do Ice Punch. Now, I don't know if it wants to do Ice Punch or not, but that'd be pretty risky. Nope, it just decides to do Earthquake, which is kind of a decent move for the grass types. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty clever to knocking out Arcanine, which basically means that the ZD Fire has open rain, or sorry, open. Wait, what's the terminology? He opened Kilava up to being knocked out by Skymery. Skymery can do a lot here. Skymery can just come in, Drill Peck, done. That's all it has to do. And what ZD Fire is trying to do at this point, well, at least what I think he's trying to do, is he's trying to it's very hard to describe it. What he's trying to do is he's trying to knock out some threats. Not really threats. I mean, these are not really threats, but he's trying to do some additional damage to the two Pokemon. So he doesn't even need Skyrim. He could just do HP Fire and all that stuff. Great. So I knew there was an HP. I knew that that the Subtile had another special move, and yeah, it was probably HP Fire. It had Substitute, Giga Drain. I don't know if it had Endeavor or not, and I don't think we're gonna ever know since the match has concluded. And this is the Roy Rogers News Channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to my channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the Roy Rogers News Channel signing off. Fast, accurate, unbiased, Roy Rogers News.